Caleb Rivers loved the wilderness more than anything in the world. He made survivor videos, quiet, thoughtful ones, where he taught people how to build shelters from pine branches, how to cook rice over a fire, how to listen to the wind to tell if rain was coming. People watched him not because he was daring, but because he was gentle. He treated the forest like an old friend. At home, he had a wife named Mara and a little boy named Leo. Every time he packed his gear for another trip, Leo would tug on his sleeve and say, "Daddy, bring me a leaf from the tallest tree you find." And Caleb always did. He never forgot. On the morning he left for his final trip, he hugged his family a little longer than usual. The sky was bright. The forest he chose this time was one he had visited before, deep, quiet, peaceful. He promised Mara he'd be home in a week. He promised Leo he'd bring back another leaf. For 3 days, everything went normally. He filmed clips of himself hiking, laughing softly as he crossed streams, showing how to set up bear-safe food lines. In the last video he successfully uploaded, he looked tired but happy. "Storm's coming," he said. "I'll settle in for the night. See you all tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. Somewhere deep in the forest, after the storm passed, Caleb had woken early to gather firewood. His camera was still recording from the night before, sitting on its tiny tripod pointed toward his camp. It wasn't meant to be rolling, it was just left on, quietly capturing the empty morning. Then the sound came. Branches cracking, heavy breathing, Caleb's voice off camera saying, "Hey, easy there." The black bear must have wandered into camp, hungry and startled from the storm. The attack wasn't dramatic, it wasn't loud, it was fast. A sudden rush of movement, a shout of pain, the camera falling over and pointing toward the dirt. You could hear him for a moment, just a moment, trying to fight, trying to breathe. And then nothing but the rustle of leaves. The camera kept recording until the battery died. He never got the chance to upload anything. When he didn't return home, Mara called for help. Search teams and rangers entered the forest for days. They found his backpack. They found his shelter. They found his camera lying on its side, the lens cracked but still holding the silent footage of his final moments. They found everything except Caleb. The bear had dragged him deeper into the woods, farther than anyone realized. By the time they discovered what truly happened, the forest had already taken him. At home, Mara keeps his camera on a shelf she never dusts. Leo keeps the last leaf Caleb picked, still tucked inside his father's journal, still green, still perfect. Sometimes, on quiet nights, Mara plays the final video. She closes her eyes when she hears the sounds of the forest rising, when she hears Caleb's voice trying to calm the animal, trying to survive those last seconds. She listens not to remember his death, but to remember that he fought to come home. And in the forest, where the wind moves gently through the pines, it feels as if Caleb is still there, watching over the place he loved, carried by the wilderness he respected so much. He never returned. But the forest remembers him.